subscribe to the channel, and comment down below saying I subscribe to enter our shoutout giveaway. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to History Rewind. Collectively, we humans are a pretty clever bunch. During our short time on this planet, we've split the atom, traveled to space, built the limited slip differential, and invented an umbrella for dogs. It all depends on how one perceives things. In this modernizing world, every country wants to have the most intellect level and have kids with high wit as they are their future. This video will highlight such 7 countries that have the smartest kids. Austria. In Austria, the average IQ score of an individual is around 505.7. The average mathematics score is around 505.5, while the score in science is 505.8. Austria has an enrollment rate of 0.95 out of total population of 8.6. Austria's GDP is $401 billion, and its per capita GDP is $46,906. On average, 83% of 15 to 19-year-olds in OECD countries are enrolled in an education program, typically at the upper secondary level or in the transition to higher levels of education. However, Austria's enrollment rates are below average of 79% of young Austrians participate in formal education, according to OECD. United Kingdom. With an exceptional average score of 504, United Kingdom sets its mark on the list. The kids there have an average mathematics score of 493.9, while the science score is around 514.1. The United Kingdom has an enrollment rate of 1.0 out of a total population of 64.9. The UK's GDP is at 2.547 trillion and its per capita GDP is 39,225. Virtually all 15 to 16-year-olds in the United Kingdom are enrolled in education. Education is compulsory until age 16. However, only 34% of 18-year-olds are enrolled in secondary education, and 30% are enrolled in tertiary education. Taken together, these figures show a drop of nearly 40% in enrollment rates between the ages of 16 and 18, i.e. within the 2 years following the end of compulsory education, according to OECD.
Open your eyes, look into the sky. The darkness has come, the sun came to die.
New Zealand. New Zealand also tops this list with a high kid IQ score. The average IQ score, according to a survey, shows that it's around 507.7, while the mathematics score also remains high with a mark of 499.7. The science score remains at 515.6, representing the high intellect levels of individuals. New Zealand has an enrollment rate of 0.97 out of a total population of 4.6. New Zealand's GDP is 166 billion, and its per capita GDP is 36,343. In 2012, New Zealand 15-year-old students scored an average of 500 points on the PISA mathematics assessment, above the OECD average of 496 points, but representing a decline of 23 points since PISA 2003. At the same time, there has been an increase in the proportion of students who failed to reach the baseline level of performance from 15% in 2003 to 23% by 2012, according to OECD.
So when kids are on their own, learning to do things for themselves, some of the lessons might be hard, but they're good lessons. It's good learning.
Belgium. Another country that marks its place on this list is Belgium. One could just open the books of history to see how this country has provided intelligence to the world's market by producing the finest of scientists and engineers. Belgium has an enrollment rate of 0.98 out of a total population of 11.2. Belgium's GDP is 482 billion and its per capita GDP is 442,923. Belgium continues to have one of the lowest shares of private expenditure on education of all OECD and partner countries. In total, 95% of the expenditure for all levels of education combined comes from public sources in Belgium, compared with the OECD average of 84%, according to OECD. Ireland. In this list, Ireland retains its mark in having the smartest kids amongst all the countries in this list. With an IQ averaging 511.8, it is of no doubt as to why this country has the most intelligent kids. Ireland has an enrollment rate of 0.98 out of a total population of 4.8. Ireland's GDP is 236 billion and its per capita GDP is 48,787. Ireland had the 3rd greatest annual expenditure per student in all OECD countries by public educational institutions for all services excluding research and development, according to OECD. Australia. Australia has an enrollment rate of 0.99 out of a total population of 23.9. Australia's GDP is 1.153 trillion and its per capita GDP is 48,288. Annual expenditure on pre-primary education for 3-year-olds and older is $10,734 per student in Australia, much higher than the average for OECD countries of $7,428, and more than double the expenditure in Chile, Hungary, and Switzerland, where annual expenditure per student is around USD 5,000 or less, according to OECD. Germany. Last but not least, Germany is where the kids with one of the highest IQ levels are found. Germany has an enrollment rate of 1.0 out of a total population of 81.1. Germany's GDP is 3.742 trillion and its per capita GDP is 46,166. Some 10% of young people, 15 to 29-year-olds in Germany, were neither employed nor in education or training in 2012, a smaller proportion than the OECD average of 15%, according to the OECD. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.